Argentina's resilience has led them to the final. I know we've all been critical, including myself, about the officiating and the blatant. Um, I don't even know what the right word, what the disregard for the rules you want to say. I mean, obviously not just Argentina. We saw what happened the other day with the Balogun red card, but today was all down. Today, their resilience. There's nothing we can criticize about the officials. Probably the only play that was a bit controversial was the one with I think it was Enzo Fernandez who. On a challenge he did on, I think it was, I don't know if it was Anthony, I forgot if it was Anthony Gordon, which was cheeky. That wasn't reviewed, unfortunately. But we have to give fair play to Argentina. Their resilience, not backing down, has led them to the final. And for England, it's a mix of. I mean, obviously, everyone's gonna point the finger at Tuchel, and obviously, because he's the manager, without question, and he'll have to reflect on his um, on his decisions. But also, it's a mix of the fact that obviously the coaching situation, but also the England's if you want to say lack of experience or history in this regard of the always for lack of a better word, you want to say choking when under the pressure. In this regard, England took a big step in this World Cup. They dealt with adversity with resilience. They, going up against Mexico, coming up here to Miami, playing in these temperatures to beat Norway. But I think in this case, it probably could also just be a case of the fact that for both the manager and the players, they were in that moment where they actually got over the hump, and then didn't really know what to do. And that's something that I know a lot of psychologists also talk about that in sports, that we always talk about the lack of experience in terms of getting over the hump. But one of the things that some I've read some psychologists also talk about that is that it's not just about getting over the hump, but it's also what managing yourself once you get over that hump. And that's something that we saw with England, uh, that they didn't know how to manage it. That they went up 1-0, sat back, did a great job defensively. The few opportunities Argentina got through, a lot of the chances went off the post, or it was some great saves from Jordan Pickford. So it was almost one of those feelings where they probably felt that it was meant to be, that they were going to be in the final, and Argentina didn't give up. They fought back, managed to equalize with that goal from Enzo Fernandez, and then the winner in extra time, from Lautaro Martinez. So well done to them. Sets up an enticing final on Sunday. I'll do a video about that later on. The only thing I will say about Tuchel, because obviously a lot of people are going to be piling on his tactics, but the only thing I will say that I don't really understand fully from Tuchel is why, and from managers who take this approach, that why do they have to sit the team back the whole time they're in front? I mean, I understand. Okay, the initial set, you have Argentina desperate; they're going to be wanting to come through. But what I've never really understood is, why not take certain moments if you have the chance to push the team up? There was a moment, I'm trying to think, I think it might have been the 75th minute, where I think Anthony Gordon just launches the ball. No, 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 excuse me. It's a kick from Jordan Pickford that it goes all the way to the other side of the field. It's a goal kick for Argentina, and then only Harry Kane goes all the way up, and everyone else just stays back. So I don't really understand why in those kind of moments teams don't just push up a little bit more to at least to the midfield line to at least cover that space, to not be locked in their own 18-yard box. So, but you know what, for England, this is a learning experience. Uh, Overall, I think it's been a great tournament for them. As I said, they got out of their group, battled with adversity with that game in Mexico, uh, problems that they had. Oh yeah, and the red card from Kwanzaa, on well, red card I would say was fair, but the two match ban was completely unfair. And And yeah, so but this is something that both he and both Tuchel and the squad is gonna have to learn from. Managing these kind of situations, not just the adversity, but also what what to do when you're actually in front. Um, so yeah, so unfortunate for England. I was looking forward to them seeing in the final, but yeah, so now they'll play for the third place match. In Argentina set up an enticing final, so we'll see how that goes.